Welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Like, share and subscribe my channel. So hello everyone, now in this video I am going to start about complex number. What is a complex number? Okay, so first we know that all rational numbers and irrational numbers from the set of real numbers. And the real numbers are used in most part of the mathematics. But the system of real numbers is not sufficient for solving all algebraic problems. For an example, suppose you have x square plus 1 that equal to 0. So from that you can easily write down x square equal to minus 1. Now there is no real number which is satisfy this equation. That is, there is no number whose square is negative. You cannot find a number which square is negative. So we cannot factorize. A square plus b square into real factor. Remember that. In order to solve such problems, we introduce a new class of numbers, that is complex number. ओके ऐसा कोई प्रॉब्लम अगर आपके पास चला आता है तो उसी प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने के लिए हम लोगों ने यहाँ पर इंट्रोड्यूस किया है कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर. सो ऑयलर इंट्रोड्यूस द सिंबल दैट इज कॉल्ड आयोटा. ओके, एस लाइक एस आई, इट्स कॉल्ड आयोटा. यू हैव टू राइट डाउन द नेम हियर ऑल्सो. ओके, इट्स आयोटा for the positive square root of minus 1. Okay, so it's introduced for the positive square root of minus 1 with I square equal to minus 1. I square equal to minus 1. The number here root over minus I, it's denoted by iota. It's called the imaginary number. Thus the square root of any, remember, the square root of any negative real number is known as imaginary number. आप कोई भी रियल नंबर का अगर स्क्वायर रूट निकालेंगे तो उससे आपको क्या मिलेगा? उससे आपको इमेजिनरी नंबर मिलेगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर यहाँ से हम लिखेंगे माइनस टू रूट दैट इक्वल टू आपका हो गया 2 इंटू माइनस 1, और इसके हिसाब से आप लिख सकते हैं यहाँ पर √2i. ओके, अगर आपके पास यहाँ पर है -4 दैट इक्वल टू आप लिख सकते हैं 2i. सो ऑल आर द इमेजिनरी नंबर्स. सो इस वीडियो में हम कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर के बारे में ब्रीफली डिस्कशन करेंगे. अब इस वीडियो के बाद शायद कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर तो रह जाएगा, क्योंकि कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर का जो कॉन्सेप्ट है वो कॉम्प्लेक्स नहीं रहेगा. सो चलिए बात करते हैं डेफिनेशन की. व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर? So a number of the form a plus ib. Okay, a number of the form a plus ib where a b are real numbers. Okay, a b are real numbers, and here I square equal to minus 1, or you can write down I equal to root over minus 1 is called the complex number. Okay, so I repeat, a number of the form a plus ib where a b are the real numbers, and here I square equal to minus 1 or I equal to root over minus 1 is called the complex number. अब यहाँ पर देखिए, कोई भी complex number में आप ऐसे भी बोल सकते हैं. यहाँ पर देखिए a b एक रियल नंबर है, एक ऑर्डर्ड पेयर है. ओके, एंड विच रिप्रेजेंट द सिंबल a plus ib. So the ordered pair BA represent the complex number B plus IA. Okay, a complex number can also be defined as the ordered pair AB of real numbers A and B, which represent the symbol A plus IB. Then the ordered pair BA represent the complex number B plus IA. So now if Z be a complex number, okay, suppose here Z be a complex number, then Z equal to A plus IB. So here A is called the real part. Remember that here A is called the real part of z, and b is called the imaginary part of z. Imaginary part of z. Okay, so we write as a equal to, as this one is the real part, so you can write down as r, e and z, that is real z, and b is imaginary part, so I, m and z. Okay, so we write down in this notation. Now if b equal to 0, here, then a plus ib purely real number. But if a equal to 0, then it will be purely imaginary. So if a and b both are 0, then z equal to 0 plus io, that equal to 0 0, which is denoted by 0, and it's called the 0 of the complex system. Okay, it's called the 0 of the complex number system. Now the next thing, so here the next thing is equality of two complex number. Equality of two complex number. So suppose you have two complex number. First one, write down z1 equal to a plus ib, and second one z2 equal to c plus id. So here first one, z1 equal to a plus ib is the first complex number, and this one is the second complex number, and are said that it would be equal. Okay, these two complex number will be equal if and only if a equal to c and b equal to d, where a, b, c, d all are real numbers. For example, suppose you have a plus ib that equal to 3 minus 2y. Okay, if these two are equal, then definitely you can write down a equal to 3 and b equal to minus 2. So here next, integral power of I. We have, or we know that I equal to root over minus 1. You all know that. Then I square equal to here minus 1. Okay. Now next thing, I cube. I cube equal to I square into I. You know that. Then if I square equal to minus 1, then minus 1 into I, and that equal to minus I. So I equal to root over minus 1, I square equal to minus 1, I cube equal to minus I, and then I4 or I to the power 4, that equal to I square into I square. So as you know that I square equal to minus 1, so minus 1 into minus 1, that equal to 1. Okay, so in this way I to the power 5 will be I to the power 4 into 1. So I to the power 4 means here 1, so 1 into 1, sorry, 1 into I to the power 4 into I, so it will be 1 into I, and that equal to I. Okay, then I to the power 6 equal to I square whole cube. You know that I square equal to minus 1, so minus 1 whole cube, and that equal to minus 1. So now for the negative power, suppose I to the power minus 1, so that equal to 1 by I. So 1 by I means you can write down this one, if you multiply this one up and down with I, so it will be I by I square. So I means you know that here write down I, and here minus 1, so that equal to minus I. So I to the power minus 1, that equal to minus I. Then second one, I to the power minus 2, that equal to 1 by I square. Okay, you know the value of I square, so 1 by minus 1, and that equal to minus 1. Similarly for I to the power minus 3, you will get here I. Why I? Because I to the power minus 3, that equal to 1 by I cube. Okay, and you know that I cube equal to minus I, so again multiply up and down with I by I square, so it will be I by I square, and then you will get here I only. And the last one, I to the power minus 4, that equal to 1 by I to the power 4, that means 1 by 1, so that equal to 1. So if n is a positive number, n is a positive number or positive integer, it's better write down integer, then we have I to the power 2n, that equal to I square to the power n, that means here minus 1 to the power n. And if n is even, okay, n is even, then I to the power 2n equal to 1, but n is odd, then I to the power 2n, that equal to minus 1. Remember that, because you know that when the power is even, then it will be always in positive, and when the power is negative, odd number, then it will be always in negative. Now for any positive integer k, here I to the power 4k equal to I to the power 4 whole to the power k, and I to the power 4 means 1, so 1 to the power k, that equal to 1 ho gaya. Now I to the power 4k plus 1, it will be, you can write I to the power 4k into I to the power 1, as I to the power 4k equal to 1, so it will be 1 into I, that equal to I. Okay, similarly I to the power minus 4k, so that equal to I to the power 4 whole to the power minus k, so that equal to 1 to the power minus k, that equal to also 1, and I to the power minus 4k plus 1, that equal to I to the power minus 4k, and then I inverse or I to the power minus 1. So you can also write down this one 1 by I, so that equal to minus I. Okay, so these are the integrals power of I. Now let's discuss about the fundamental operation of a complex number. So here the first one is, you know that addition. Okay, the first one is addition. So addition of two complex number. The sum of two complex numbers, suppose you have two number, that is a plus I b, not d, and second one c plus id. Okay, suppose you have a plus ib and c plus id are two complex number. Then whenever you add these two complex number, so just write down in this way, a plus ib plus c plus id, and then first you have to write down the real parts, that means a plus c, here a and c, and then you have to here common I, and then write down b plus d. So it will be the formula for addition of two complex number. So now here you have to note down that addition of complex number is commutative and as well as associative. So what is the meaning of that? That means here z1 plus z2 equal to z2 plus z1. So that is the commutative, and second one, the associative, means z1 plus, if here z2 plus z3, so that equal to, you can write down z1 plus z2 and then z3. Okay, for any complex number of z1, z2 and z3. Now next one will be subtraction. Okay, next one will be subtraction. So subtraction of any two complex number, first one you have, suppose a plus ib, and second one you have c plus id. Then here z1 minus z2 as same as the addition. First you have to subtract a minus c, then here I will be common, then b minus d. Okay, now next one is multiplication. Okay, so here the multiplication of any two complex number, suppose z1 equal to a plus ib, z2 equal to c plus id. So here a plus ib and c plus id are two complex number. So now you have to find out the product of this complex number. So here z1 into z2, so that one will be here a plus ib into C plus ID. So whenever you multiply this one, here AC plus IBC plus IAD, and then last one here I square BD. Okay, so now as here AC and as here I square BD, you know the value of I square. Here I square equal to -1, you know that. So that means this one will be AC and this one will be minus BD, as I square equal to -1, so minus BD. And here if you common I, so it will be BC plus AD. So here is the formula of multiplication of two complex number, that is AC minus BD plus I into BC plus AD. And here note that multiplication is also commutative and associative. That means Z1 into Z2, that equal to Z2 into Z1, and also Z1 into Z2 into Z3, that will be also equal Z1 Z2 and again Z3. And here also the distributive law also holds. What is distributive law? Suppose you have Z1 into Z2 plus Z3 in the left hand side, then it will be here Z1 into Z2 plus Z2 into Z3. Sorry, Z1 into Z3. So you have in the left hand side Z1 into Z2 plus Z3, then right hand side it will be Z1 Z2 plus Z1 Z3. That is the distributive law. Now the last, that is division. Okay, so division of two complex numbers. So here also first one Z1 equal to A plus IB and second one Z2 equal to C plus ID are two complex number. Then the quotient, that means Z1 by Z2. Then the quotient will be, you have to write down first A plus IB, then C plus ID. Okay, now to find out the quotient of this one, first you have to multiply both the numerator and denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. So as here C plus ID as the denominator, so the conjugate of C plus ID, that is C minus ID. So you have to multiply C minus ID with numerator and denominator both. So now the upper one will be here the multiplication of two complex number. So the upper one will be AC plus BD. Why AC plus BD? Because when you multiply IB and ID, it will be I square, and I square means -1, as here also minus, so minus minus plus. So AC plus BD, and here I common BC minus AD. Okay, and in the denominator you have, as here C plus ID, C minus ID, so it will be here C square plus D square. Why C square plus D square? Because you also know that here I square equal to -1, and it will be the formula of A square minus B square, so C square minus ID whole square. Now ID whole square means I square D square, as here minus, so minus minus plus, that's why here C square plus D square. Okay, so now you can write down this one AC plus BD by C square plus D square, and then again here I into BC minus AD divided by C square plus D square. Okay, or you can also write down this one A plus IB, you can represent by this one. Okay, where C square, remember that C square plus D square never equal to 0. Okay, C square plus D square not equal to 0. That is here Z2 not equal to 0. Because if Z2 equal to 0, here, then C plus ID equal to 0, and in that case C equal to 0, D equal to 0. So this shows that the quotient of complex number is a complex number. Remember that. This shows that the quotient of the complex number is a complex number. But note that division by 0 equal to 0 plus 0i. Okay, you have to note down that division of 0 equal to 0 plus 0i is not defined. So guys, this is the first part from the complex number. In the next video, we will discuss about the conjugate, the modulus of the complex number, and also the geometrical representation of complex number. So guys, if you like my video, please share this video and please subscribe my channel.